Hey guys, this is Mike and Pete from Well Played. This is something a little bit different from what we're used to doing. You guys normally just hear us on 990wbob.com. And for the first time, you guys get to really see our ugly mugs a little bit in person, see why we only talk during the radio. But right now we have Jeff and Mike from Lame Genie. How you guys doing today?
Hey, we're doing awesome, I believe.
Yeah, it's
As
awesome to
awesome
hear.
as you can be.
Yeah, exactly. With all the stuff going on, I think right now video games is a huge haven for a lot of people. Which for us at least, we're all gamers, so we're like, you know what, I'm used to this already. I've done this for years.
Yeah.
But I know for some other people, it's kind of weird for them to kind of get used to at this point. But starting off with you guys, how have you guys been, since the whole quarantine and the lockdown and everything, just like individually or even as a band?
Honestly, like my life hasn't changed much since, I sit around playing video games all the time. We've actually been way more productive during the whole quarantine thing because we've learned to adapt the technologies so we can do everything separately. Like we can record separately and put everything together. So we've actually been pumping out more content through the whole quarantine thing. So it's been all right, other than the fact that I can barely leave my house. But hey, is what it is.
Yeah, that part's not too fun. I don't know. It's weird having this much free time. I can't think of the last summer off that I had from school where I didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's true. That's one thing I've noticed is that on your YouTube videos, I know you guys had started posting music videos once again. And then one thing I've noticed is that a lot of bands in general, but you guys have done it as well. You guys would do a live from home quarantine like concert, if you will. So you guys are all in your own respective homes or studios, and you guys are just doing live shows. How different is that, as opposed to actually performing at like a live venue or like a convention?
It's awesome. I hate seeing these guys in person. So no, but it's been kind of cool, doing everything individually in our homes. It gives you more of an opportunity to get the best takes and not feel like you're wasting people's time when you're trying to track, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, right over here, I'm pulling up. This will just be kind of an idea of what everyone gets to check out on here. So this is pretty much when you guys did your live concert. You guys had your own respective things. Are you guys the ones that actually edit all of this as well, or was it you had someone else do it for you?
No, we do everything in-house, pretty much. Like, I feel different about Jeff. Personally, I miss these guys so much. It's crazy.
Well,
But it is good to know that we can do this separate if need be.
Yeah, that's true. It's something that makes it a lot easier. Yes, specifically if you guys are in different areas or something comes up where you're not able to. By the way, I really love the shirt where it says the answer is always Taco Bell. I know I saw you guys doing it. I actually just had Taco Bell a little bit earlier. Pete and I, we're huge on Taco Bell. I think it's just a gamer thing at this point, but maybe it's just because we're fat. I don't know. But
Well, I mean, what's your order?
I always get the I go number 6 with the crunchy taco and a Baja Blast. Number 6 is the chalupa combo.
Very nice.
I miss the Baja ones, though.
Oh yeah, of course. And then the soda of choice is always a Baja Blast. If I go anything else, I don't know if I should be there at that point.
If you get anything else, why are you going to Taco Bell?
Exactly.
There's really no point.
And it
Honestly,
becomes
I'm pretty
bad too.
fond of. I raid the dollar menu at Taco Bell. I'm a real big fan of the spicy potato soft tacos.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yep.
They really hit home for me.
Yeah, it becomes bad once once you have like the drive-through guys or just people inside start like realizing who you are and they start figuring out your name without you saying it. They're like, maybe I'm here too much, or maybe
Want the
it's a
usual?
compliment. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I went down the street from my old apartment, and one day I went in and I'm like, all right, I'm here a fair amount of times. Do you guys have a nickname for me? And they were like, oh yeah, Gansett guy. And I was like, oh. Really?
And then another question I had, because this is one thing I've been interested in, because obviously, even though I guess the world's kind of stopped at this point, video games definitely hasn't. You always have new indie games or just AAA titles coming out, besides the ones like the big names that have been like delayed at this point. What type of games or what games specifically are you guys playing on your time off right now, since you have a lot more time at home?
Personally, I've actually been making a video game.
That's one way to do it.
That's all I've been playing because I've been debugging for the past like 2 weeks. But a little more info about that will come out later. But other than that, I always just play classic stuff on emulators. I haven't really gotten into anything new.
Perfect. And Mike, what about you?
As far as new stuff goes, I'm pretty big onto Rocket League. I'm trying to play, I can't like fly
Nice.
or anything, but I'm trying to see how far I can get before I just kind of hit a wall and I just keep on getting crushed by people online. Usually it's around platinum status.
Yeah, for Pete, Pete and I used to play it a lot. I kind of dropped off after a while. I know Pete still occasionally plays. I guess at the I don't know how.
That's one of
I
my
think
big
Pete's down to
games for me.
Diamond at some point. Yeah,
Love
but
to
for
play
me,
it.
I
Yeah,
was stuck
Diamond 3 is my plateau right now. I can't break it.
So it's diamond, not platinum. Okay.
Well, it goes bronze, gold, platinum, diamond, champ, and then grand champ. And then once you get to like Diamond 3, you keep getting smacked by people who are champ or grand champ. So it's like you can't do anything to really progress from there.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not going to play this guy. That's all.
But we can play together though.
Let's do it. It'd be fun.
All right.
And then one thing that I thought, I don't know if it was a coincidence or maybe you guys had planned this at a perfect time. I'm trying to pull it up on here because I'm screen sharing the things blocking it. So you guys recently released a cover of Streets of Rage 2, the Stage 1-1 Go Straight theme. And honestly, this is probably one of my favorite themes, that especially because as soon as you hear it, you know immediately it's Streets of Rage 2. Did you guys do this in accordance with Streets of Rage 4 being released, or did you kind of just happen to work out?
Oh yeah, we definitely did, very shamelessly around the time of the release.
Yeah, I was checking this out. Have you guys been able to play Streets of Rage 4? I haven't tried it out just yet, but I do know that on the Xbox Game Pass, it's actually, I think, included right now. So you're able to play it for free?
I think Kyle's played it, but he's not on the call right now. But
Yeah.
I haven't myself yet.
Actually, now that I think about it, we actually recorded most of the song about a year ago and then decided to finish it because the game's coming out.
Oh, so that worked out. Does that tend to happen frequently where you guys will like start learning a specific song and then kind of stop it because you want to do on a different project, or does this just happen that way?
Yeah, like there are a lot of songs with loose ends that we come back to later if we have an idea how to finish them. And this one, it just essentially needed a guitar solo. And then that's it.
Yeah, there's been one thing specifically that I've always thought was awesome is every single song you guys come out with, you guys obviously have your own flair to it. It's like it's obviously you're paying homage to the original, but at the same time, you guys are putting your own taste to it. How long does it normally take you guys to, I guess, write the music for before you start recording it?
We usually write as we record.
Oh, so, okay, yeah. So that's what I would think. Yeah.
So like a week, usually. Unless it's like medleys usually take like a month because we just like pick away at it. But
okay, fair enough.
We just take a song. We're like, all right, this is what we're doing today. Let's just learn it and go through with it. And yeah, it's usually like a week.
And since you guys do it that way, I'm assuming are you guys like did you guys have like, I'm trying to say like school training, or you guys when you were in high school or in college, you guys did like music theory and everything? Were you in the music classes, or was it kind of like you guys picked the guitar up or the specific instruments and kind of just learned as you got older?
I learned a lot of theory stuff when I was younger, and then I was like, like I don't really use it. I just use my ear.
I took some classes, but I don't actually know what I learned from it. Basically, I just learned a major and a minor scale, and then once I learned those, you pretty much just apply it anywhere.
All right, perfect. Yeah, because Pete and I, we have music backgrounds on it. We were, we did like marching band and stuff like that in high school. Then we did drum corps the same way. So we learned like our own share of music theory and stuff like that. For me, it was weird. I felt like it was always easier reading the music and playing it as opposed to doing the music theory side of it. For whatever reason, that was always the part that was difficult for me to stick with me. So seeing different ways of how you learn music is all I personally think is really cool to check out, whether you just listen to it and learn how to play it or you guys actually write it down. So it's always good to see those different things.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of muscle memory, I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could definitely look about it on that. And then one of the last questions that I did have for you guys was, since you guys are saying you have a lot more time now, so you're able to put out a lot more content. Is there any like projects or any like new content that you guys are planning to release anytime soon that you're able to talk about?
Yeah, we have a lot of content that is about ready to come out. We plan on releasing at least one album before the whole quarantine is over.
Yeah.
Among other secret things.
And then my last question for you guys, because we are starting to run out on time, is that since we last had you guys on, which was over a year ago in April, it's crazy how different everything's changed. Because last year we were talking about you guys, how you guys performed at PAX East, and you guys are getting ready for the rest of the year and everything. And now a year later, we're all stuck in our houses. All concerts are canceled. Like, how long do you guys think it's going to take until we're actually able to go back to live venues and go to concerts and shows? I guess honest answers at this point.
Oh man, I hate that question because I have to think about it.
Yeah, same with me, honestly. We have so many shows that Pete and I have been planning to go to this year that we're like, I hope
I already bought tickets for about 5 shows this summer that I know that I'm not going to be able to go to at this point.
Exactly.
They'll probably try it out in like, I'd say like probably the end of summer. They give it a shot again, and who knows what'll happen. We just don't know what's going to happen.
I think they're going to open stuff up, and then they're going to be like, uh-oh, that wasn't a good idea, and then go back. But the thing for me is I'm getting married in September, so like,
yeah, you just hoping that you're able to, everything starts clearing up by then, so you don't have to worry about it, because I know those type of things could be very difficult. I was thinking the same thing as well. It's like, because like going to, like, let's say metal shows or just really any show in general, it's going to be impossible, because if anything, a lot of shows have general admission, so everyone's going to be in the pit or in that area, especially smaller venues. Like a perfect example is like if you want to go to a show in the Strand, it's going to be impossible, especially if it's smaller or local bands, because they don't really let you use the upper balconies unless it's a big band or like like
I think a week before the lockdown stuff started to happen, me and Jeff had actually gone to Devin Townsend at Paradise. So it was like a week before, and we really lucked out by not getting sick. Or maybe we did get it and we're just immune. We don't know.
Yeah, the whole month after, I was just like, oh my God, it's going to happen. Like, I'm going to start, but I'm good.
Of course. All right. Well, we want to thank you guys so much for being able to do the Zoom call with us and giving us updates on how you guys are doing. Can you guys, if you wouldn't mind letting everybody know all the socials and where they can check you guys out, all your content, your videos, and anything that's coming up?
Yeah, you can check us out on YouTube. Specifically, we're trying to push that since we're making more videos. So youtube.com/Lame Genie. And then we have our Facebook, our Twitter, and our Instagram.
Oh, Lame Genie. You'll find it.
Yeah. Because I forget if it's Lame Genie Band or Lame Genie.
Yeah. I think that Twitter is Lame Genie VGM, but then everything else should just be Lame Genie.
Yep, we're right over here, Lame Genie VGM on Twitter. Then you have the YouTube right on here, all the most recent videos. You guys have been uploading very frequently. Yeah, the past week you've already had at least 3 or 4 videos, so that's great content. Mm-hmm. Well, we want to thank you guys so much for coming on to Well Played, and we're definitely looking forward to whenever all this stuff starts to calm down, we're able to have you guys, maybe we'll be able to see you guys performing, really soon, because you guys put out some great music on there. So thank you guys so much for calling in.
Hey, awesome. Thank you. Nice talking to you guys.
Thanks, guys. Good to have you on.
Catch you later.
Have a good one.
Right, have a good one, guys.
Bye.